Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about protecting those curls, baby. Let's talk about all the good ways and the bad ways that may be. Let's talk about sex. Boom! That's what we're talking about today. Not sex, but how you can protect your curls during sex. Woohoo! Oh, believe it or not, I actually get this question a lot. And it's normally in the form of a DM. And they're like, I'm so sorry that I'm asking you this. I'm a little embarrassed, but like, I need to know. And here I am to say there's no reason to be embarrassed because we've had to learn all of the things about our curls, so why would this be any different? So let's chat. I've got some super easy hacks to protect your curls during and after, and a couple quick, easy refresh tips as well. So let's do it. So I don't know about some of you, but I know with me, I have all types of moods when it comes to preserving my hair during sex. There are some times that I just like absolutely do not care. I am in the throes of passion and I just want to have fun. Doesn't matter when my hair comes out on the other side, right? I got to do it anyways, or even if I don't have to do it, it just is what it is. And there's some times where I'm like, no, like I need these babies protected. And then also there's just like this automatic, like it is ingrained in my head, I believe, to protect my hair naturally. Like I don't even think about it. And it's funny because now that I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about, oh no, like even when I don't care, I care. But it's just so natural that it just happens. One of the biggest times that our hair is really going to face the most issues is when we're laying on our back. So in general, one of the most like important additions to your household, in my opinion, is a satin pillowcase or a silk pillowcase if you got it like that and you want to spend $30 on a pillowcase or more. Up to you. You can find a pretty inexpensive satin pillowcase off of Amazon. I'll have the one I have linked below. You can also find them at like Bed Bath & Beyond, Target, that kind of thing. When you are at home, this is a godsend, right? If you are laying on your back, drape your hair up and over your pillowcase. It will help preserve your curls. It will protect your ends from rolling all over, getting frizzy and staticky from your sheets. Obviously will protect for damage and will also help with a little bit of volume. In my opinion, a little bit of sweat and this anti-gravity lifted hairstyle will call for amazing volume once you're done. I tried. So that's the first hack. The next back hack is use your elbows. This may be a little bit creepy, but it's my job to educate and provide visuals. So use those elbows to prop yourself right up. This also works here and can be modified when you're sick of being up on your elbow to here. Staying up, you still get to have those beautiful curls down. You can whip them around, but they are not touching nothing. And then you got that satin pillowcase underneath, so even if it dangles down, you're good. And even if you have longer hair, you're still preventing this. So between your sweat and your movement, you're gonna have stretched out, flat curls versus here where your curls are still intact. Even if the ends are draping on your satin or silk pillowcase, they're protected and they're not getting smushed or frizzy. Another wonderful thing about the elbow hack, it works everywhere you go. Get on those elbows. Another wonderful way to preserve your curls is the good old-fashioned scrunchie or hair tie. I pretty much always have some form of hair tie on my wrist. If you don't, I suggest you get something on your wrist or just keep it in your bag, on your person, that kind of thing. It comes in handy anyways when there's wind, rain, jumping on a rocket ship, anything of that nature. But then it'll especially come in handy when you do want to have an option to put your hair up, or you need to be able to put your hair up because you need to be able to continue about your day because you're out and about when you're getting lucky. Of course, there's the traditional pineapple. It's still very cute. It's up, it's out of the way, can still potentially get in your face a little bit, but I don't hate it. And then when you pull it down, you're more likely to have a little touch of extra volume. Then of course, there is the bun. So you can do the same thing, bring it up and bun it. This will keep it out of your face, up, And then same thing, we'll add a little bit of volume. The only thing you might have to worry about is a slight indent in your strands, but we can solve that with refreshing, and we'll cover that in a bit. Some of you are still gonna want an option to kind of have your hair down, but then still also adding a level of protection so your strands don't get all stretched out. So typically for me, the area that I need to protect the most is my top layer. It's the layer that gets stretched out the easiest and the frizziest. So we can half up, half down it. Get these strands up, out of the way. You can pineapple it forward so it's not being messed with. You can push it back. It's kind of got that jive. So the cool thing with this is that you can still have a super cute look. You can definitely have the wild feel of having that hair down if that's what you're looking for and into. At the same time, having your layer that is going to be the most telling about
what you were up to.
And of course also prone to frizz, be protected is a great option. And a very super important tip for those of you that are into having your hair messed with or pulled. Make sure your partner knows the proper way to pull your hair. The only person that should be running their fingers and detangling your hair is you. Unless, of course, you want someone to detangle it. But the trick is break those fingers in at the root and then pull. And then look, no frizz. You get to enjoy the best of both worlds. You're welcome. Not here. Here. Got the protection down. Now what do we do after? How you refresh your curls is going to be different based on what you need, where you're at, where you're going, right? So you're at home, you've got your whole arsenal to refresh. Great, easy. If you don't have a refresh tutorial, I'll link mine below, and it just shows you how I start to use the shower for my refresh. What I'm gonna focus on now is like quick, easy, on the go, deed is done, gotta continue on with our day, need something quick. If you did build up a little bit of a sweat, lot of sweat, first thing I recommend is get your hair down if you put it up and let it start breathing. Let it start airing out, let it start drying. One of my all-time favorites is this Which I Love Your Hair Magic Mist. It is a essential oil blend. It smells amazing and it's amazing for your scalp. So this is something that not only can refreshen your scalp, so if you're worried about odor or sweat, whatever it is, this will clear it in addition to refreshing your hair. And the cool thing about something like this is that the brand actually carries travel sizes. You can go in your bag, in your pocket. If you need a little bit more of a boost, you can also go for a curl refreshing spray, or I personally absolutely love foams. Two of my favorites, the Jessie Curl Awe and Spiraling Spray and the Diva Curl Frizz Free Volumizing Foam. Same concept, literally spray these into your hands or directly onto your hair, rub, scrunch in, and go. And the perfect thing is if you got any frizz, lost any definition, both of these products should help your curl go back into its clumps and bring back a little bit more definition. And if you are in a pinch and you have access to none of that, there's always good old H2O. Run your hands under the faucet, get a little bit of water, smooth your frizz down, scrunch it up. You don't need a lot. Think of it like you are barely misting your hair, just giving it enough moisture, enough of a hug to bounce back up and find its shape. Yay! Of course, if refreshing isn't an option, if preserving your curls isn't an option, a pineapple, a ponytail, an updo, always is. And one of the most important things to remember is that fun always comes first. Please, please, please do not ever let how your hair looks get in the way of how you have fun or how you feel sexy. You are sexy and beautiful in all of the ways. Bonnet, no bonnet, pineapple, no pineapple, doesn't matter. Do what feels right for you, do what makes you feel comfortable, and have a blast doing it. Yeah. That is it for today's video. Hope you found some sexy ways to protect your curls when you are doing the deed, getting dirty, getting down with it, getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na. My name is Jannelle. We do all things curly and then some. If you haven't already subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go slam that subscribe button, hit that bell while you're at it to turn on post notifications so you don't miss a thing. For more daily content, make sure you are following me on Instagram, linked in the description, and for fun, TikTok, that's down there as well. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye! Drape your hair. That didn't work as good as I thought it would. Definitely still bangable. I need you to go lay somewhere else because your breathing's loud. It's almost gone, so it's a stream instead of a spray. And it got right in my eyes. So if you're wondering why my eyes got bloodshot, there you go.